Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Last part, we had some technical difficulties with the game crashing midway through the part, but we had managed to end on a high note. When we completed the run, we got this event, a day long awaited. Word of our predicament has spread and a new crop of aspiring corpses stepped from the stagecoach. 6 more recruits. Hopefully we'll be able to find some to fill out our roster. We've got a pretty good group going here. There's still a few holes. Yeah, let's see what's here. Okay. Lots of occultists. And lots of Hellions. It's a bunch of Hellions and occultists and a few other things. Let's see. What do I have? How many do I have of each? Oh, let's take them out of the run just to see. So they sort naturally. You only have 1 Hellion, so I could see getting another one. And only 1 occultist? Really? I thought I had 2 occultists. I do. I have the wrong sort. Okay, we got 2 Hellions. And 2 occultists. 2. I don't think we need more than that. So we only have 1 grave robber, and there was a grave robber. Is she any good? Guilty conscience. That's not bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not terrible. It's workable. I can see grabbing her. I got 3 more spots before I have to expand again, and I don't want to spend deeds on this right now. So, yeah. How many highwaymen do I have? Just the 2. Still. Okay. Nymphomania, Warren's Phobe. I like Arbalists. Let's get them both. Let's get the Arbalist and the Grave Robber. Well, it'll be all reinforcing our backline.
Bandage and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
I know I have 3 Vestals, but I'd rather get a 4th Vestal instead of a 3rd Occultist. Just because I don't care for the Occultist. Even in the Darkest Dungeon. So, okay, let's see where we're going this week. We already have one of those, right? We have a Blasphemous Vial. I think, yeah. So we don't need to go over there. We've unlocked the Wizened Hag for doing enough Weald missions. And it's giving deeds. But the Book of Sanity, I've already got the area box. The area box. Area box. I'm putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable, which is better. So, interesting. It's a red very rare, whereas this is simply an orange very rare. Yeah. I don't know why that would be. Anyway, I don't think we need to go there. I want to go to the Warrens and expand more. I especially would love to get that Moon Cloak, but I don't have the heroes for it. I don't want to take level 2 heroes into a level 3 dungeon, especially without having to upgrade all my armor and stuff yet. So we'll have to leave that behind. What's in the cove? Just some crests and an antiquarian trinket. Deeds, very useful, but I already have one of those. We've been to the ruins so much. Look, level 4 on the ruins, only level 2 on the Weald and Cove, and only 1 on the Warrens. I'd rather go somewhere else, I think. Maybe I should just kill the boss. It is going to give you some deeds. Okay, let's go and kill the Wizened Hag. So what party do I want? I want people who are not too underleveled, not the new people certainly. People that can I can't rely on delay because I need DPS for that last fight. So I think I'll go with something like this. And then a 3rd and a healer. Or maybe I can get my No, we don't need a We won't need her, a Hellion for the boss fight, so let's not level her up to 3 just from this. But I could see bringing him. So he can't hit the back, and so no, that's just not gonna work. That would be interesting. Fear of mankind going to the Weald. That's a little unfortunate, but Weald Scrounger. That, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. So can hit the back line and stun. I'll go ahead and transform him for the boss fight. And then I just need an occultist then. See, that's why abominations are tricky, because you can't run them with Vestals, and Vestals are awesome. So, which occultist? One that's got a bunch of stuff going for him, but is claustrophobic. Ruins Explorer. One doesn't have much, so we'll send this guy in. Rome, or whatever. Okay. Trinket set up. I'll give him the stun stuff. Give my healer Jania's head, which I'm very happy to finally have a plus healing trinket. 30% extra healing. That's huge. But it does come with stress. But it's going to be a short. It's technically a medium run, but I'm not going to have to clear everything. I can just go straight for the boss, unless it's too twisty turny, which it probably will be. That would be disappointing. Still, I'm not going to do it in the dark. Well, no, I'm not going to do it in the dark. So I'll just bring the other book. Where is my book? I am not. There it is. For some reason, it just wasn't standing out. I was looking for something that looked like this. And they're a bit different. Okay, so my main DPS is going to be from this guy, from Dismas. So what can I give him? Not the moon ring. I think she counts as human, so I'll take my human ring. And he's in the third ring, so he's gonna be shooting, or maybe he can be dancing back and forth there. Now I'll have him be just focus on shooting. So I'll just accuracy to range skills. I can't, but it's 2 speed. He's accurate enough. Okay, this guy can start pounding on people, so he gets the melee buff. Warrior ring. Should I give him the move skill thing? It'll be useless on the boss, but might be useful on the way to the boss. Sure. And I'll give him the bloodthirst ring just so that we don't have to take as much food. Are we set up? Yeah, okay. Let's go do town stuff. First with our group. We have so much money. I just realized that. Okay. Can we make things cheaper yet? No. We're still saving up. So, this might be worth marking. I don't think she has prot, though. I think she's all about, I think she, yeah. It's not a concern, having protection on her. I'll give him his stun skills. And so he can't attack the back rank except for with finish him. Which is okay. Do I really want to give him hook and slice? Because it sounds kind of terrible. I think it's... I'll keep it around. I'll think about switching to it before the end of the fight. Okay. So he's going to be mostly a ranged character with his pistol shot, and the rest of this is just for fun. It's not going to help. Although there's a thought that I might be advancing. And really, what am I thinking? This is the boss where we're going to end up getting all moved around based on whoever gets thrown in the pot. No, this isn't a fight where weaken helps. You need her, well... No, she doesn't need weaken. So, did I set him right? Yeah, I did. I need to nuke her down fast. I didn't shop anything. Oh, it's a moon cloak. I'm gonna grab that moon cloak. So I'm gonna make things cheaper a little bit. Can I get a 17? I want that. I don't need that bust. There. Save 3,000 gold.
Amulet or lucky charm. The simplest object can be a talisman against evil.
Okay. Not useful this run, but will be in future runs. We did that. Blacksmithing. Things are getting a bit expensive. I know I just said, you know, I have all this money, but look, Okay, let's do stressed stuff. This guy does need to de-stress, and so does she. Let's switch them. Bad gambler, maybe? Bad gambler, yeah, we don't want to do that. So, put him at the bar. Okay. I'm feeling really confident. I think this is going to go well. Let me just make sure I can sleep or rest, and there, bandit sense will suffice. We've got a kind of a weak front line, but we need it for the extra damage. Those are cultists. I don't know. Oh well. Let's see. I'll take some food. Not too much food, but maybe a bit too much food. A cultist, after all. A few shovels. Bit of everything. I don't remember what she does. Does she give you blight? Maybe I should take a bit more. And torches, of course. Getting low on money all of a sudden. You're always low on money in this game, especially if you're trying to maintain a large roster rather than just a few parties, because everyone needs upgrades. I think that's good. Let's go.
I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house. There is method in the wild corruption here. It is a form both wretched and malevolent.
Immediate secret door. So we have to go for that. There's the boss, because she's the furthest away. So I guess we're stuck going to that battle in order to get the secret door. I don't want to have to retreat back. Let's go down this way and back up. I'm trying to avoid fights until I kill the boss.
Spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
We're already gonna have to use 2 shovels. I'm betting there'll be something else we need a shovel for, just to be safe. I'll get some more food, sure. Now we have way too much food, more than 2 stacks. First fight. Double stressor. So the lunge still technically does a little more damage. See, this is 8 to 15. This is only 8 to 14. But this has a much higher chance of critting. But this has a higher chance of hitting. But it's only a little bit higher. I think I'm just gonna shoot. Oh, now I'm full of regret. Maybe I can still kill her. No, he can't hit there from here. No. Finish her.
Annihilated.
But yeah, double stress hit right from the start. Sad. Does it clear corpses? It doesn't matter. She's gonna be dead.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
No coalesce. Okay. We can take out these guys this turn, I think. Oh, he can still Wicked Slice from the 3rd rank. I did not realize that. Yeah, that kind of... Wow, I don't know why I didn't know that. I never run him in the 3rd rank. I always have him dodging from the 1st and 2nd rank with his point-blank shot.
Another one falls. Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Another fight there. And there is... Okay, we cannot go past that obstacle. We're going to have to come back this way. Which is fine, because we can go into the room. Get on the way back. And then turn around. It doesn't count as backtracking. We brought a key. Tell me. Yeah.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
15,000 gold. I'll take it. Okay. What's this? Spiderweb. Spiderwebs need bandages.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Okay. This is where I start having to throw stuff away. I don't need so many torches. Well, actually, I can just max out. That works.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I was never really sure why I brought this. I think there might be like one curio that can give you a quirk clear here. I don't know. We won't bother with that. Resort. Okay. Stop messing that up. We have so much food. I should throw away some food, but not yet. We'll give everyone a full, good meal before we fight the boss. Collector? Not yet. No collectors this run. Stun the backline. That combo actually works really well, with stunning the backline and then having him finish. I am gonna do the lunge. It still didn't help. Oh well. Because finish him gets extra damage against stunned people. Nice.
Give them no quarter.
We mostly dodged that, so hey. But this guy can't really do anything now. Well, I can at least cut this guy a bit. 16 points. Wow. That Jania's head. Nice. Lucky crit on that riposte. Again? Yes! Well, that was definitely the right decision to not just shoot, because he killed 3 guys just passively. I could imagine a run where you just take Man-at-Arms and characters that can, well... Man-at-Arms Antiquarian, just like complete Man-at-Arms Antiquarian run, where all they do is take turns lunging forward and riposting, and the Antiquarians say, "Protect me," and it's all dealt. All the damage is dealt passively. Another obstacle. Are we in the right order? Yeah, we put him in the 3rd ring. Okay. All these are empty. This is annoying. We've got like a bunch of empty crates and packs so far. Scout? No scout. We're pretty shadowy. Let's torch up before the next room. This might as well get my HP up all the way.
Secrets and wonders can be found
Another
in the
empty
most
crate.
tenebrous corners of this place.
How many torches do we have? Okay, that's enough.
The light, the promise of safety.
Do I have a key? Yeah, I do. So that'll be good for that. 3 of these, they could coalesce. Coalesce is what I think that's the name of the ability. Let's see if we see it this time. It they form a big one, a big slime that takes up 2 slots.
Be gone, fiend.
But we're not going to give him a chance to move, let alone attack in the wrong or in a disadvantaged state.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Yeah, I love the deeds. We need crests too. We just used up all of our crests. Let's get rid of the jade. We're bringing home enough money. Yeah. It's a boss fight. I don't wanna go into it unprepared. So we can collect items another day. Here's a fight. Nothing a problem here. Let's see if we can do that again, where we riposte on every single hit. Nice. Stun. Stun you too. We're being real safe. Okay, they got resistance, but we'll give it a try. It's good damage anyway.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, now that I've got groups that are mostly full of level 2 and maybe close to level 1 guys, I think we really need to start moving towards the higher level missions. Nice. I chose the right one. I could have grabbed emeralds or jades, and I wasn't sure. I was all ready to feel regret. Resort. We don't need the torch up. I don't want to. I want to set. I want to make sure I have 4 torches right before there. It shouldn't be necessary. I'm going to sleep in this room, and that will give me a full torch. But okay, use our lessons learned. They keep throwing the same group at us. It's not a problem.
Continue the onslaught.
Lucky.
Destroy them all.
Unfortunately, I have not. I think these 2 guys went in a different order. Usually this guy, the Abomination, goes first and is able to stun. But maybe it'll work anyway. No. So this would deal no damage, but blight her. A 20% chance. No, at a 90% chance of blighting. This will not blight, but let's give it a try. Hey, it worked.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
That was probably silly. I mean, these guys are they're so squishy. We'll just smack them. Again, I can't do anything.
Injury, palpable fear.
Okay, well, now that I know this guy's blighted, maybe I'll just leave him alone.
Another
He won't die this turn. Maybe he'll die next turn. I can just blight him again, and actually, that was a stupid idea. It worked, but that blight chance was low. Actually, no, I did. Okay, so his spit, Beast's Bile, is a debuff also, so that made it able to catch. But it would have made more sense just to stun him. It wouldn't have killed him. It might not even have stunned him, but the attack would have brought him low enough that the blight would have killed him. Anyway, it worked out. And now you die. Oh, I get to heal. I don't really want to heal. I'm worried about bleeding. If he's only down 2 hits, that's fine. We'll just eat some food.
Be wary. triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna go kill the boss, and then if I have food left and people are still doing pretty well, I'll come back and I'll open stuff. And we're going into area we haven't scouted, so bad things could happen. Leave you alone. Food check. No idea what's here. Now I'm regretting that holy water, because that would have given me a quirk removal. Oh well. Stun you. This one I might try to bounce this guy back. Yeah, nice. Because the male cultists, the cultist brawlers, they're useless from the front rank. So I'm sorry, from the back ranks. Yeah, so he's no problem. He'll be dead before he is able to do damage to me.
Masterfully executed.
Nice crit. No bleed. Yeah, nice resist. We have to kill her, because she can still stress us from the front ranks. Stun you. Watch him do a scratch, I think. Let's finish the front guy. Two damage. But that's enough. We should heal him up. He's down 6. So the odds are in favor of him receiving more damage than I'm going to bleed him for. 15. And no bleed. Nice. Now you die. Trinket.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Move charm. So this is a little gamey, but I can use the firewood and then eat and then pick these up, I think. So firewood.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Now we feast, and now we have a spot to put these in. I don't think that was ever intended to be a thing, but it sure is convenient. So we have to not be ambushed. And now we want stuff that'll help us survive the fight. Plus 4 speed is ooh. Plus 25% damage. But he'll get stressed. But we're all pretty low stress. We don't need to surprise people. She is okay. She's size 2, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the damage and the size 2. He didn't get anything. I could have had him clean guns. Maybe I should have. Oh well. Rest.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
We didn't get a scout. That's a little troubling. Yeah, we can hold the torch.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried
Nice
home.
dodge. No fight, good. It's always annoying when you have a fight in the corridor directly before the boss. Okay, we want to be in full light. Is there anything we want to switch? We talked about maybe switching him to hook and slice, but he'll never be in the 4th rank. Well, maybe. I could see that. He won't be able to hit her from the... Okay, I'm gonna... We'll see how that works. It would not surprise me if I never use it.
Twisted and maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
Okay, so the way this boss fight works is you need to kill the witch, the hag, in the back. She has this pot with 80% prot and a ton of HP, 100, that by default starts empty. But one of her abilities, she gets 2 actions each turn. One of her abilities is to grab one of you and throw you in the pot, where you'll start taking damage every single turn. unless you hit the pot, and then eventually you'll spill out onto the ground. It won't ever kill you. It'll put you on death's door, and then you'll spill out onto the ground. But all that damage on the pot is damage that could have been given to the hag. So the best way to do it is just to kind of sacrifice whoever's going to get hit and hope that you kill her before they burn up in the pot. So, okay, so I've never transformed my bomb, but that's the cool thing about them. I'm going to use transform, which will stress everybody and turn him into a beast. So normally you can't do that much because, you know, stress is bad. So what should I do? I think I'm going to slam, and just to get that debuff on her. Minus speed is always amazing. And does she have dodge? Only a little bit. But she's fast and she has a little bit of dodge. I'm going to slam. Oh, what am I thinking? I can't slam the back row. Never mind. It's all about rage. You can't pull her. She's immobile. 200% reduction. 200% reduction. So I can just abyssal. She doesn't have much health. Only 66 by default. Like the last boss we fought had 100, I think. She's weaker than the pot, certainly. Can he attack? Do his ability? No, rage has to be in the front row, so I don't want to advance. I need just pistol shot. Nice crit. Yeah, this fight's gonna be over real quick. Oh, she's burning up my abomination. Oh my! Wow. Yeah, this is. So he's taking like 2 damage every time anybody moves. It's not per turn, it's per 3 damage per action. But he has high health, so I'm not worried. And she's gone, just like that. Wow. I think that was the easiest time I've ever seen on this fight. More tricky later on. Okay, so before we get to that, so the abomination, when they're done with the fight, will transform back automatically, which heals them and gives slight stress relief to the rest of the party. You really can't do that every fight. I mean, there are trinkets that will reduce the stress you cause, but if you do it every fight on any medium or long run, you'll end up stressing out the party too much to continue. Okay, so what do we got? We got a grave robber satchel, blighting satchel, which gives her speed. Even if I don't use the blight skill much, I probably won't use this. It's probably always better just to use a damage trinket, like a moon ring or something. But I could see using that if we were fighting undead. I don't know. Worth carrying back to the place at least. Let's use up some. Let's make some space. We never used anti-venom because she didn't attack, I think. And we don't need the well, we don't need the shovel. There was a tree back here, but we're not going to get back that far. So there's some room. Continue, of course. I want to milk this dungeon for some more loot. But yeah, now that we got the boss kill, we can be reckless. Although I say that, if we run into a shambler, it's all the more risky, because then you have failed the mission even though you killed the boss. Well, not just running into it, but dying. I'm just assuming that if I run into the shambler, I'll die. More money. Let's be in the dark anyway, so we don't need torches. Like I said, let's be in the dark. I should have been in the dark before looting that for more plus loot. Okay, so this can, I think, bleed me? Maybe, or does it blight me? He's 50-50, 50-50. Oh well, what is it? It's blight. Okay. Yeah, we've got 3 food checks worth of time of food, which means that there's a trap. Can this guy disarm it? Because he's more stressed. Yeah. I have to admit, the fights where the compositions that aren't able to stress heal tend to get through runs really quickly, or they fail to get through the runs and learn about it really quickly, because they're higher DPS. There's no virtue in delaying. But you know, risk reward. More spider webs. We probably won't run into another spider web. There's some left luggage, but we don't have a key or anti-venom. Yeah. These are technically the same value, but I'd rather have more onyx than citrine, because citrine are garbage. Can we even open it up without a lock? I don't know. I bet this is gonna be trapped. A blight trap, I think. Suck it, damn. And he got blighted. Bad luck. But yeah, let's see what's in here. A fight and a treasure. Not a problem. You see, we fought the same group 3 or 4 times this run, and we were able to kill her again. I am not going to kill her this time. I'm going to let him do it. Well, no, I'll let him do it. There we go. The incoming damage does feel higher. I mean, in the dark, they get +++ accuracy and damage. So maybe we should start trying to be a bit more careful. I'm gonna absolve him. Get some recovery going. I don't really need to heal. I just couldn't do anything else there. Die.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, well, let's just go. So I'm gonna take the crests, and we're done. Well, when I loot this, we are done. More deeds, totally worth it. Decent run. The trapezahedron? What does that even mean? 17-sided? I don't know. Those made it worth it. So many deeds this run. Kind of a scruffy reward, but that's okay. Lots of crests, a few deeds, a few more deeds, and 25,000 gold. Enough to buy another mooncloak. All bad traits. They must feel really bad because both of them got guilty conscience. A Blutomania. Not terrible. We didn't cleanse anyone's traits last time. That was a mistake.
The plume and the pistol. A fitting end to my folly, and a curse upon us all.
New quirk, Gambler. Will only gamble. That's not terrible, but it can be a little tricky when the caretaker wants to gamble. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Darkest Dungeon. Till next part.